The Woodstock River Bandits are on the air from Falcon Field on the campus of Central High School in Woodstock, Virginia. It is the 2025 Valley Baseball League and the Woodstock River Bandits. Tonight, the Bandits face the Front Royal Cardinals. Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Orndorff. Glad to be with you here this evening as the Bandits face the Cardinals.
Let's hear it one more time for Jackson.
And Woodstock comes in with an 8-game winning streak, and they are on top in the Northern Division with a record of 16-5. The Cardinals are on the wrong end of an 8-game streak. They got off to a great start, but they are now 10-11, sitting in 4th place in the division. And Sean Keener has been tapped to try and keep this winning streak going for the home team. Keener, a right-hander from Virginia Wesleyan, standing 6'4". He has a record of 1-0 and a scant 0.93 ERA. He's making his 5th start. He's tossed 19 and a third innings, allowed 13 hits, just 2 earned runs. He's walked 6 and struck out 15. And here's the order he will face tonight from Front Royal. Leading off is the designated hitter, Darrell Lee. Austin Lafferty in left field will hit second. Batting third is the first baseman, Aiden McNelly. Jackson Hill is the cleanup hitter. He'll play right field. Hitting fifth, the shortstop, Sota Tashimi. Brandon Butler at third base will bat sixth. Hitting seventh, the catcher, J.P. Williams. Tristan Biddle in center field will hit eighth. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Josh Kizada. And Jay Campbell is the pitcher tonight for the Cardinals. All right, ready to go. First pitch is swung and fouled at the plate by Darrell Lee as we get started at 6:05. Darrell Lee from Bethune-Cookman, left-handed swinger, 5'10", and takes a fastball up to even the count at 1-1. Lee's batting .268. He's got 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. Pitch is popped up. It is to the second baseman, Luke Keister, out on the grass and now back in on the dirt, and he puts it away for the first out of tonight's game.
Next up, junior from the University of Akron, left fielder number 5.
That'll bring up Austin Lafferty, the left fielder. 5'11" right-hander out of Akron. And in there for an off-speed pitch for a strike. Defensively for the Bandits tonight, it's Hunter Miller in left, Jordan Evans in center, and Christian Toledo in right field. Keener's one-strike pitch and breaking ball. Topped his swing, appeal, no, says the base umpire. On the infield, it's Diego Villarreal at third. Shortstop Will Tippett. Luke Keister is at second. First baseman Barrett Eldridge. Cade Norton behind the plate tonight. And again, Sean Keener on the mound. And his off-speed pitch is high. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Pitch down below the knees. And Lafferty now with a 2-ball, 2-strike count. He's hitting .286, but new to the team, 2 for 7. Does have 1 RBI. Takes up and away. Full count. That is swung on, foul tipped and held by Norton. And something off speed gets Lafferty for the second out of the inning.
Now batting junior from Marist.
Now to bring up the first baseman, Aiden McNelly. McNelly, right-handed batter, 6 feet tall, out of Marist. .176 average for McNelly and 6 RBIs. Looks at strike one. Temperatures today got up to around 90 degrees, but some showers in the area and brought some clouds in, so comfortable pregame. There's a swing and a miss as McNelly was late. And we've got a mainly overcast sky right now, although the sun pops out just a little bit. But a nice breeze to help keep things cool. All right, here's McNelly with an 0-2. That bounces in. Ball and 2 strikes. Keener sets and delivers, and that misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Woodstock 11-3 over Newmarket last night. Jordan Evans went 4 for 5, 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. He drove in 5. That misses, and now 3-2. Brixton Lofgren went 5 to get the win last night. Just 3 hits. All right, payoff coming to Aiden McNelly. Pitch is chopped towards second. Bounce heading back. Fielding the high hop is Keister, on to first to get McNelly to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Keener. Nothing for the Cards. Bandits coming up. Cardinals go in order in the first. Here come the River Bandits, and here's their batting order tonight. Leading it off and playing center field is Jordan Evans. Batting second, the second baseman, Luke Keister. Will Tippett, the shortstop, hits third. Batting fourth as the DH, JT Andorowski. Barrett Eldridge, the first baseman, hits fifth. Hunter Miller, the left fielder, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, Christian Toledo in right field. Catcher Cade Norton will hit eighth, and batting ninth is Diego Villarreal. He is the third baseman tonight. First pitch is lined into left center field by Jordan Evans, and he stays hot. 4 for 5 last night. And there's the single that he didn't have last night that would have given him the cycle. 2 doubles, a triple, a home run last night.
University, second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
And the only thing he didn't have was the single, and he gets it here to start tonight. So, all right, they're saying that one of those doubles could be changed to a single and an error. Evans is taken off, and he will make it with a head-first slide as pitch was inside to Luke Keister, and Evans gets his 8th stolen base on the summer. So first pitch, get him down there. Now here's Luke Keister. 286 average, 5'9" righty from Shenandoah. He's bunting and bunts it foul. So Jordan Evans starts it off here with a base hit and a stolen base. Already the Bandits in business here in the bottom of the first. Jake Campbell delivers, and a breaking ball just missed. Campbell comes in with a 1-0 record, making his third appearance. He's worked 3 innings, allowed just 1 hit. Walked nobody and struck out 6. Well, now 2 hits. Evans bouncing around at second. Evans deals, bunt by Keister, first base side, that'll go foul. So 2-2 now to Luke. Campbell, a righty, 5'11", from Florida A&M, out of Havana, Florida. When he was here the other night, he played third base and hit cleanup. Tonight, he's the pitcher. For Mike Smith, head coach for the Front Royal Cardinals. Mike Bocock, skipper for the River Bandits. 2-2 pitch, and that's low. And we go full here. Front Royal lost to Winchester 7-1. Their game last night. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, and breaking ball misses outside, and 2 on with nobody out here in the bottom of the first for the Bandits.
Next up, senior from the University of South Carolina, Columbia, shortstop, number 12.
Here's Will Tippett. Tippett, 6'1" right-hander from South Carolina. Home run last night. A couple of RBIs. Batting .237 with the 1 dinger and the 7 driven in. Runner at second goes. Throw down offline and not in time. Keister didn't follow, so he's still at first. But Evans now with 2 steals. Stole second, stole third. And 1 ball to Will Tippett. I'd imagine that Keister probably be moving here. Draws a throw and back in standing. Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the first. Not going as Keister, pitch down and in. Aaron Ford coaching down at third base today. Abe Mumaw here at first for Woodstock. We broadcast from first base, field level. 2-0. Swing and hit hard and past the third baseman into left field, and Woodstock's on the board. Tippett with a sharp single to the left of Butler, the third baseman.
Next up, a senior from DeSales University, designated hitter number
and
7,
Woodstock
JT
on top.
Andorowski.
So Tippett with RBI number 8 on the season, and Woodstock's on top. First and second, still nobody out. Here's JT Andorowski. 6'1" left-handed batter. He's bunting here, and a nice one up the third base line, but that will just trickle foul. One of the top hitters on this team. Asked to bunt, hitting cleanup, but he did so. Just a little bit foul. JT hitting .289 with 10 RBIs. Woodstock really not hitting that great for the season. Good night last night. Andorowski will bunt. This time it's up the third baseline, fair territory. Good play there by the third baseman, Butler, coming in, and Quezada Over to first. Nice bunt by Andorowski.
Now batting senior from Rice University, first baseman number
But
20.
Butler cheating in.
Eldridge.
And by a whisker, Andorowski out. It goes 5-4 for the sacrifice. But he gets the runners up, and here's Barrett Eldridge. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. Barrett, 6'4" right-hander out of Rice. Looks at strike two. Eldridge, 179 average, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. Oh-2 pitch, that is just outside. Woodstock as a team hitting .225. You don't expect that out of a team that's 16-5 in the standings. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Eldridge down on strikes. 2 gone.
Now batting senior from the University of Southern Indiana, left fielder number 4.
I'll bring up Hunter Miller.
Miller.
2 on, 2 out. Left-handed hitting Hunter Miller, and he takes inside. 6'1" left-hander from Southern Indiana. Batting .262. A home run, 11 driven in. Had 2 hits last night. And takes an off-speed pitch outside. 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-0. My fault. There's a strike. Throw down to third and back in with a slide. Is Keister. Williams came up throwing from behind the plate. Defensively for Front Royal, Austin Lafferty in left. Center field, Tristan Biddle. At right, Jackson Hill. 2-1 pitch. That's outside, 3-1. On the infield, Brandon Butler at third. Shortstop, Sota Tashima. Second baseman, Josh Quezada at first. Aiden McNelly. J.P. Williams behind the plate. And again, Jake Campbell on the hill. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch to Miller and takes a little bit outside for ball 4. And they are loaded with 2 down for Christian Toledo.
Next up, senior from Wayland Baptist University, right fielder number 21, Christian Toledo.
So the bases are jacked here. 2 down, and it's Christian Toledo. 6-foot right-hander out of Wayland Baptist. Takes the ball under the knees. So 2 hits and 2 walks. This inning for Woodstock. 1 run in, 3 runners on base. Toledo kicks and fires. Fastball gets the call. 1-1. Ball and a strike. Pitch by Campbell. Swing and a miss. Went off speed. Ball and 2 strikes. Christian hitting 158, a home run, 6 RBIs. And this is grounded foul at third. Holding the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Campbell deals, and that is outside. Two and 2. Bases loaded here in the first. 1 run already across for Woodstock. Campbell works, and Toledo shoots one down the left field line, but that will hook foul. All right, 2-2. Getting the sun coming out here for a little bit, so a little bit of an issue. Sun comes from right center field here in the evenings. 2-2. Swinging a foul ball. Ooh, that got, I think, the catcher on the shin. I think he's okay. J.P. Williams. Shin, foot. He's all right as we get back to it. Count still 2-2 to Christian Toledo. Campbell delivers. Now that's a bouncing ball left side. Shortstop's got it. Fires to first, and save is the call. Beating it out, Christian Toledo. Infield single makes it 2-0. Hit into the hole left side.
Now batting freshman from Mercer University, catcher number 26, Cade Norton.
Long throw for Tashima plus the speed of Toledo. And the inning continues. Infield hit there for Toledo, and there's ball one to Cade Norton. All right, so they're still full. And Toledo with the RBI, his 7th on the summer. That's down and in, 2-0, and this is a long inning for Campbell. And the Bandits with a 2-0 lead, and still swinging here. 2-ball, no count. 2-ball, no strike count, and a wave and a miss. And Cade was looking fastball and got a breaking pitch. Two one. That's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Cade Norton, the catcher from Mercer, 6-foot right-handed batter. And takes down and in, ball 4. Campbell walks in a run, and it's now 3-0. And that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Diego Villarreal, third baseman.
Next up, a junior from Cameron University, third baseman number 24,
Diego
Villarreal.
Switch hitter out of Cameron, 6 feet tall. Batting lefty against the righty Campbell. So 3-0, and we get activity going in the Front Royal bullpen here in the first. Big cut by Diego, comes up the foul ball. Three RBIs for Diego, but just 2 base hits, 2 for 25. Looking to come through here. Checked his swing. Nope, he did not. Went on a breaking ball too far. 0-2. Miller at third, Toledo at second, Norton at first. 3 runs across here in this opening frame for the Bandits. 0-2 pitch is outside. Ball 2 strikes. Hits, that's a line drive, but right to the second baseman, Quezada. Villarreal barreled it up, but right to Quezada, and that's the inning. But Woodstock scores 3 times. 1 complete. Bandits, 3-0. All right, great first inning for Woodstock. They're up 3-0, and Sean Keener back to the hill facing 4, 5, and 6. Jackson Hill, Soda Tashima, and Brandon Butler. Hill, the right fielder, the cleanup man, takes ball 1. Jackson Hill from Texas Arlington, 6'2", left-handed batter. Keener got the cards in order in the first. Here's a hot smash, but foul at first base. Jackson Hill, a 184 average and 3 driven in. One, that's outside. 2 balls and a strike. Hey, they had a fun time in Strasburg last night. Express beat the Purcellville Cannons 13-10. 2-1. Cut on and missed. 2-2. There were 9 home runs, 6 ejections, 5 from Strasburg, including tonight's scheduled starting pitcher who was in the bullpen. Off-speed pitch is high, full count, and the game took 3 hours and 52 minutes. All right, payoff pitch, Keener deals, and strike 3 called. Jackson Hill rung up. He was taking off his gloves as if he was heading to first.
Sophomore from Santa Ana College, shortstop number 6, Sota.
But strike 3, says the plate umpire. 1 gone, second strikeout for Keener. Now it's Soda Tashima, the shortstop. Tashima takes the ball. He's a left-handed hitter, 5'11", from Santa Ana College. Tashima batting .424. Couple of runs driven in. That's ball 2. He was leading off last time we saw the cards, but batting 5th tonight. That's an off-speed pitch. It's too high. 3-0. Keener falls behind 3-0, and that one's in there. I mentioned the Bandits. Hitting is below what you'd expect from a team with this record. .225. They did get 10 knocks last night. Here's a shot that is the opposite way and into left field. Tashima with the base hit. First one for the Cardinals tonight. Slapped that one between third and short.
Next up, junior from Slippery Rock University, third baseman, number 3.
I'll bring up
Butler.
Brandon Butler, the third baseman. Butler, right-hander, 5'8", out of Slippery Rock. Keener works and deals a strike on the outside corner. Fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Butler batting .243 with a run driven in. 2 strikes. What'd I say? 1-1? I'm sorry. 0-2. Throw over to first. See, I was looking at my numbers and too many numbers in front of me. Another throw over, and Tashima back in. He's 7 for 9 and steals this summer. Three-0 Bandits here in the second. Tashima's going. Pitch is high. Throw down to second. Very high. Had to be caught by Tippett, the shortstop, backing up the play. I don't know if Norton really had a chance. Big jump by Tashima. So he's in scoring position now, and a 1-2 count to Brandon Butler. Ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Keener sets and deals. Swinging a foul ball off the end of the bat. Other finals last night: Harrisonburg beat Culpeper 7-4. Charlottesville 3-2 over Waynesboro. Stanton and Covington got started, but then got rained out. That's the worst. Rainouts are okay, but not after you've begun. There goes Tashima for third. Pitches a ball. Throw down to third. Oh, they got him. Yes, sir. That throw by Norton was perfect. Right at the bag, and Villarreal, all he had to do was catch the ball, and Tashima slid into the glove. I really didn't know if he had a chance because that was an off-speed pitch. So Tashima went on the right pitch, but just a great throw by Cade Norton. So 2 down now, 2-2 to Butler. Pitch, breaking ball, bounce to third. There's Villarreal across the diamond, and nice stretch there by Eldridge. Plate side to end the inning. All right, middle of 2. Bandits 3-0. Three 3-0 Bandits as they bat in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and leadoff man leading off here in the 2nd. It's Jordan Evans. He takes ball 1. He singled back in the 1st. Chops 1 to the right side. Second baseman Quezada on to first, and there's 1 away. And it is Jake Campbell back to the hill for the Cardinals.
Now batting second baseman.
So Jordan Evans 1 away. Now it's Luke Keister. Walked in the 1st. Breeze continues to blow here tonight. There's a foul ball down the left field line, goes out of play and into the bullpen, scatters the pitchers, who act like they've never seen a ball hit on them before. One strike. That's outside. Wind blowing in. One for Luke. Takes an off-speed pitch in the dirt from Penn Laird, Virginia. It's east of Harrisonburg. Came from Shenandoah University, but he's in the portal. 2-1. That's hit to third. And a fair ball inside the bag. Down the line. Keister's heading for second. He'll make it standing up. And a one-out double for Keister. It's him in scoring position with Will Tippett coming up.
Next up, shortstop number 12, Will Tippett.
Keister with his fourth double on the season. So right down the line, two-bagger for Keister. Here's Tippett. He singled in a run his first time. Takes an off-speed pitch for a ball. Woodstock had 3 hits and took advantage of 3 walks in that 3-run first inning. Ball to Tippett, South Carolina, also in the portal. Stone Mountain, Georgia, his home, and he pulls that one foul at third off the hip of Aaron Ford. Not much of an effort there. We need more out of him than that. Wearing long sleeves over there. 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, comparatively, it is rather chilly tonight. All right, 2-1. Keister at second. Pitch. High and tight, 3 balls and a strike, and then there is action down in the Front Royal bullpen. They got a right-hander going. Campbell faced 9 that first frame. Falls behind 3-1 to Tippett. And he misses outside. And that's his 4th walk of the game.
Next up, designated hitter number 7, JT Andorowski.
So that puts 2 on for JT Andorowski. He's the DH tonight. He sacrificed his first time. That's here with 1 man out, man at first and second. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. JT out at DeSales, Warrington, Pennsylvania. Pitch in the dirt. That sack by JT was his first of the season, and according to the stats, only the 4th as a team for the Bandits. That seems low. But we've had a few more than that. 1-1. Runners are going. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. Tashima flips to second. No play there. A little collision with Will Tippett, who got to the bag. And the throw to first was in time to get Andorowski.
Next up, first baseman number 20, Barry.
So winds up getting 6-4-3 for the 1 out. So they had a hit and run there. And Tashima flipped to second, but Tippett was already there and standing on the bag when Quesada received it. And after the bump, had to make a leaping throw to first, which he did to get JT for the 2nd out. Here's Barrett Eldridge, struck out first time up and takes a strike on a changeup. begin this AB, and a mighty cut. Comes up empty, and it's now 0-2. Eldridge out of Rice, Brookhaven, Georgia. Down 2 strikes. Gamble works and bounces in a breaking ball. Good break by Keister, and he's going to score standing up. As it caromed away from Williams, and it's now 4-0. A great read there by Luke. That ball hit the dirt, and he was coming home. That'll be a wild pitch. And now Tippett at third base. Bouncing ball, that'll get into the hole left side, into left field. Errol Eldridge with a base hit and an RBI, and it's now 5-0.
Now batting left fielder number 4, Hunter Miller.
So Barrett with his 13th RBI on the season. Brings home Tippett, and that ties him with the team lead and runs driven in. Now it's Hunter Miller, base on balls in the first inning. It takes low and inside. So 3 in the first, 2 in the second here for Woodstock. Pitch low and away, 2-0 now. Hunter from Southern Indiana out of Fort Pierce, Florida. Two and 0. Hit in the air to center field. Right there is Biddle. He's got it, and that's the inning. But Woodstock gets 2 more. Up their lead to 5-0 after 2 here on a Saturday night in Woodstock. Top of the third inning, and Woodstock's up 5-0. Lower third of the order for the Cardinals here. J.P. Williams, Tristan Biddle, and Josh Quezada facing Sean Keener. First pitch, ground ball to short off the bat of J.P. Williams. Tippett over to first, one gone.
Next up, sophomore from
That'll bring up
Northwest
the
Florida
center
State
fielder,
College.
Tristan Biddle.
Center fielder number 4, Tristan Biddle.
Biddle from Northwest Florida State, 6-foot right-hander. Biddle a 163 average. He swings and misses at a breaking ball. This Cardinal team was 10-3, but have dropped 8 straight. Meanwhile, Woodstock has won 8 in a row. The Cardinals' batting average, I mentioned Woodstock only hitting .225. Cardinals are batting .242. That is in the air to center. Can of corn out there for Evans. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Quezada.
Now batting junior
5'10" left-hander from San Diego State.
Second baseman number 15, Josh Quezada.
And really, the Cardinals' ERA at 4.50. He just hit the skids lately. Woodstock's earned run average, best in the league, 3.45. And they're the best fielding team as well. Pitch a little high, ball 1 to Quezada. He's hitting .219 with a home run and 3 RBIs. That pitch is low. Bandits 3 ahead of Strasburg right now. In the Northern Division, Winchester in 3rd place, 4.5 back. Then these Cardinals are in 4th, 6 back. Also, Purcellville 6 behind, and Newmarket in last. That misses, must have been outside. 3-0. As Newmarket's dropped 7 straight. Keener falls behind 3-0 to Quezada, number 9 hitter. And that must have been high. A 4-pitch walk.
Next up, designated hitter number 1, Darrell Lee.
I'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Darrell Lee. He's the DH tonight. Two down. And a man at first for the Cards. Lee popped up to the second baseman his first time. And there's the ball up and away. Southern Division, Harrisonburg with a mark of 14-8. Game and a half ahead of Stanton. Charlottesville in 3rd place. They've won 3 in a row. Waynesboro in 4th, 4.5 back. Then Covington and Culpeper tied for 5th. There's a strike. And it's now 1-1. Darrell Lee from Bethune-Cookman out of Troy, Alabama. Stands with his feet close together in that lefty box. Cuts and misses. 1-2. Keener. This is up and away and a throw down to first. Quezada dives back in. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up into shallow left field. Playing shallow was Miller. He comes in, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Middle of 3. Bandits 5, Front Royal nothing. All right, we go to the bottom of the third, and the Bandits are up 5-0. Christian Toledo leads off, and he takes a strike from the new pitcher for the Cardinals. That is it's Colby Seelig, 6-foot right-hander out of Chestnut Hill College from Hatfield, Pennsylvania. Seelig, no decisions in 5 appearances. There's a long drive down the left field corner, but that is hooking foul. With a scoreboard, Christian put a charge in that one, but out in front. RBI infield single for Toledo in the first. Down 2 strikes here. And a swing and a miss, something off speed. And out number 1 here in the third. Now it's the catcher, Cade Norton. Walked with the bases loaded.
Number 26, Cade Norton.
Seelig has a 2.38 ERA. Mentioned the 5 appearances. He's now 11 2/3 of an inning, 16 hits. As he bends a breaking ball in there. Only 3 earned runs, only 1 walk. And now 12 strikeouts for the summer. Gets a hit 0-1 on Norton. Cade fouls it off. 2 strikes. Norton from Mercer out of Greer, South Carolina. And with that bases loaded walk in the first inning, got his second RBI. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss at a breaking ball. Gets away from the catcher. But Williams up and throws to first. McNelly had to stretch off the bag, but gets back to the base before Norton arrives. So back-to-back strikeouts for Seelig.
Next up, third baseman, number 24, Diego Villarreal.
So 2 down, nobody on. Diego Villarreal lined out to second. Back in the first inning. Bunts here, third base line, but that will go foul. I don't like that with 2 outs. Third baseman was off the line and back. One strike. Left-handed hitting Diego. Looks at strike 2. Cameron University from Golden, Colorado. That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Seelig sets, pitches on the ground at first. Scooped up there by McNelly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. We're through 3. Bandits lead at 5-0. We're on to the fourth inning now, and the Bandits on top, 5-0. Sean Keener back to work, 2, 3, and 4. He'll battle up against and starts with a breaking ball low to Austin Lafferty, the left fielder. Keener struck him out in the first inning. It's one base knock so far allowed by Keener, but here's number 2, just a little looper out into center field. As Lafferty from Akron University drops it in. So leadoff man on for the Cards.
Number 36, Aiden.
Here's Aiden McNelly, the first baseman. Grounded out to second his first time up. Our first time leadoff hitter has been on for the Cardinals. And a ball outside. 1-1. Woodstock wearing their orange tops tonight. Green numbers and letters, white pants. Orange socks, tri-colored caps. 1-0. It's down and away with a breaking ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Cardinals going with all gray. They've got their T-shirt tops tonight. 2-0 pitch. Hums a fastball, but that misses the plate. And now 3-0. Solid gray uniforms for Front Royal. White numbers trimmed in red. 3-0. And that's ball 4. So now 2 on for Front Royal here in the fourth inning. Nobody out. And that's going to lead to a visit from pitching coach Tyler Bocock. First time he's really been in trouble tonight before he goes up against Jackson Hill, cleanup man and the right fielder. All right, 5-0, but first 2 men get on for the Cards. Bandits go to Stanton tomorrow. It's a 7:30 start. Front Royal back home at the Bing to host Harrisonburg. Woodstock is off Monday. Tuesday, they will be at home against Covington.
Now batting right fielder, number 18, Jackson Hill.
Weather permitting, of course. I think Tuesday is really one of the days. A lot of shower activity. Here's a foul ball off the foot of Jackson Hill. But still, stray storms can always pop up, even when there's just a slight risk. Jackson Hill, left-handed batter from Texas Arlington, out of Keller, Texas. Keener sets, checks a runner at second couple 3 times, and now deals, and strike on the inside corner. Hill went down looking in the second frame. Keener way up, 0-2. Brings it. Breaking ball and missed outside. Ball 2 strikes. Keener sets and deals, and that misses outside. 2-2. Two and two with 2 runners on. We're in the fourth. Pitch, that is hit on the ground. Could be a double play. Keister has it at second, goes to second for 1, over to first for the double play. Keister to tip it to Eldridge.
Next up, shortstop number 6.
4-6-3. Two gone. Lafferty up to third, and now it's Sota Tashima. Shortstop singled through the whole left side. And he serves one into center field, his second hit of the game, and the Cardinals are on the board. Just a nice simple swing there from Tashima as Lafferty scores.
Now batting third baseman number 3, Brandon Butler.
And Tashima, third RBI on the season. He went 2 for 3 last night, 2 for 2 here tonight. Here's Brandon Butler. Takes the ball outside. Ground out to third for player at Slippery Rock. He's out of Spring Church, Pennsylvania. In the air to left center field. Hangs up there, and getting there is Hunter Miller. Ooh, boy. Off the bat, I didn't think it was going to be a problem, but he hit it a long way in the alley. And Miller had to run it down between he and Evans in center. But Hunter got there.
And we want to extend thanks tonight to Richard Daly, will be providing the
and makes the catch to end the frame. Front Royal gets one, but the double play was huge
Richard Daly, and also if that sounds like something
to limit the damage. 5-1 Bandits, middle of 4. Five-one Bandits as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Top of the order, Jordan Evans, Luke Keister, Will Tippett. As Evans leads off a frame for the 3rd time tonight. He is singled and grounded to short. Takes ball 1 from Colby Seelig, second pitcher of the night for Front Royal. Hit hard, look out down there at third. Makes the count 1-1. Aaron Ford moved a little bit on that one. Another one foul off the fence, third base side, 1-2. Ball 2 strikes. Jordan Evans from Mississippi College. Wave and a miss. He got fooled by a breaking ball. And he's the first out here in the 4th. 3rd strikeout for Seelig.
Next up, second baseman, number 1, Luke Keister.
Brings up Luke Keister. He's been on twice, a walk and a double. Scored a couple of runs. And off the end of the bat, number down to second base. Quezada on to first. Quickly 2 away. Now it's Will Tippett. He has also been on twice. RBI single and a base on balls.
Now batting shortstop number 12.
He's scored twice.
Will Tippett.
Two gone, bases empty here in the fourth. Tippett looks at a breaking ball for a strike. Just misses there. 1-1. Right-handed batting Tippett, shortstop out of South Carolina. Pops this one up. Foul ground right side. Where they'll be playable, it will not. Five runs on 5 hits for the Bandits. 1 run, 3 hits for the Cardinals. One and two. Seelig delivers, and breaking ball misses downstairs. Two and two. Pitch. That is hit on the ground to short. Tashima fields and throws, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Woodstock. That's 6 in a row set down by Seelig. We go to the 5th. Bandits up 5-1. On to the top of the 5th now with Woodstock on top of Front Royal 5-1. J.P. Williams leading off and takes ball 1. Williams, Tristan Biddle, and Josh Quezada. 7, 8, and 9. Williams from JMU out of Haymarket, Virginia. The pitch is in the dirt from Sean Keener. It's now 2-0. And again, everybody went through batting practice with clouds, but then the sun pops out here. And a lot of squinting batters here for this one. Looking into the sun. Well, not straight into the sun, but still it's coming from behind the pitcher. There's a strike. And now 2-1. Sean Keener out of Virginia Wesleyan. Wave and a miss. Good breaking ball there from Keener out of Clayton, Delaware. Came in with a 1-0 mark and an ERA below 1. Pitch. Outside. Full count now, 3-2. Catcher J.P. Williams, 222 average entering play today. 3-2, hit hard, and it is foul. Third base umpire dancing out of the way. All right, full count again. Keener delivers, and a breaking ball that just missed, and it fooled Williams. It kind of buckled the knees, but
Next up,
missed outside.
number 4, Tristan Biddle.
Third walk issued by Keener. Now it's the center fielder, Tristan Biddle. Flied out to center. His first trip. Biddle, Northwest Florida State. Chops it foul. Into the Woodstock dugout. Abe Mumal, our first base coach, with the barehanded grab. Oh, and 1. Keener deals. Off speed is popped up right toward us. And that will hit right on top of the press box. Just behind us. 2 strikes. Biddle from Arlington, Texas. Down 2 strikes. Keener ready and deals. Misses outside with a breaking pitch. 1-2. Looks like somebody is ready down in the Bandits bullpen. They're just standing around. Just lightly tossing. 1-2 in the dirt. Nice block there by Norton. Curveball bounced in there. Cade got his chest out in front of that one. Holding the runner at first. All right, 2-2. Fastball outside. Now the count goes full. All right, Keener got the benefit of a double play ball in the 4th inning. He could use a ground ball right at somebody here. Ready with a 3-2 and delivers, and that's a bouncer. Slow one to the shortstop. Coming in, Tippett, his only play is first. He gets Biddle for out number 1. Williams down to second. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Quezada.
Now batting second baseman number 15, Josh Quezada.
Quezada from San Diego State. My hometown is Lakeland, Florida. One out, man in scoring position here for the Cardinals. A 5-1 game. Strike called to Quezada. 219 average. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Pitch was low and looked like Williams was going to take off for third. He had a good secondary lead. Looked like he had timed it up just right. The pitch was a ball. And Williams didn't take off. So 1-1 here to Quezada. One and one out. We're in the fifth. 5-1 Woodstock. Swing and a miss. Keener gets up 1-2. After a big swing there from Front Royal second baseman Josh Quezada. Check a second and pitches, and it's low. 2-2. Keener has the sign. Look back and deals. Breaking ball just missed. A little bit low. I'm going to go 3-2. And pitch count starting to mount for Keener. Sure he'd like to get through 5. Ready with a payoff. Swing and a miss. Challenged Quezada and threw it by him. 2 away.
Next up, designated hitter number 1.
Third strikeout for Keener.
Lee.
Now he'll go to battle with Darrell Lee, who has popped to second and flied out to shallow left. Darrell Lee, the DH from Bethune-Cookman. Off the end of the bat, roller to third, charging, bare hand grab, throw to first by Villarreal and dug out by Eldridge. Nice play by the corner men. And the Bandits flash some glove.
Okay, fans, have your
Man left on for the Cardinals. We're moving to the bottom of the fifth. Woodstock still up 5-1. Bottom of the fifth, Woodstock leading at 5-1. JT Andorowski leading it off and takes ball 1 from Colby Seelig. JT is a sacrifice bunt and a ground out. Left-handed batter, chopper to second. Fielded there by Quezada, on to first, and 1 away. And that's 7 in a row set down by Seelig. Now it's Barrett Eldridge.
First baseman, number 20, Barrett Eldridge.
Struck out in the first, RBI single in the second. Woodstock got 3 in that first frame, 2 in the second inning. And there's a strike. Barrett Eldridge. 6'4" right-handed batter from Rice University. Breaking ball, that's called a strike, 0-2. Barrett didn't like that one. But he's down 0-2. Seelig works, and high fastball. 1-2. All 5 runs came off starter Jay Campbell. Seelig has been perfect for 2 1/3. 1-2. Chop to the shortstop. Backhanded by Tashima. Guns on to first. You get Eldridge. Good play in the hole there by Tashima. And it's 2 away. Hunter Miller will try to start a rally with 2 down. He has walked and flied to center.
Number 4, Hunter Miller.
Miller shows bunt and bunts through it. 0-1. A little bit outside. Well, 2-0. Seelig misses inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Or I'm sorry, 2-1. Was there a strike in there? Oh, that's right. He bunted. I'm off on the counts. That's 3 times tonight. Sorry, everybody. Now it's 3-1 as that one misses outside. (3-1). Keener works, and that is a strike. And we're full up here on the Bandits left fielder. Seelig ready and deals, and a swing and a miss by Miller. And that is 9 in a row set down by Kobe Seelig.
As a reminder, fans, the concession stand is
heading to the
located
6th,
on top of the
5-1
hill,
Woodstock.
Woodford Central.
On to the sixth inning we go now with the Bandits on top of the Cardinals. 5-1. And a new pitcher taking over for Woodstock as Alex Pazos goes to the hill. The left-hander out of Miami-Dade, standing 6'2". He's out of Hialeah, Florida. And he'll face 2, 3, and 4. Austin Lafferty, Aiden McNelly, and Jackson Hill. And Pazos misses outside. Lafferty has struck out and singled. Scored the only run for the Cardinals. Pazos, no decisions in 6 previous appearances. And takes ball 2. Giving up a lot of runs, just not too many hits. Too many free passes. 4 1/3. Just 3 hits allowed, but 9 earned runs. He's walked 10, struck out 6. Southpaw delivers a strike there, making it 2-1. And if you're on this pitching staff, you got a solid defense behind you. You just make good pitches and they'll play glove, back you up. This is in the air, right field. Toledo over into foul territory. He will make the catch in foul ground. Round number 1 here in the 6th.
Next up, first baseman, number 36, Aiden McNelly.
Over there in the place where foul territory opens up. Down that right field line. That's where the visitors' bullpen is, and that's in play. Here's McNelly, the first baseman. Takes strike 1. Ground out and a walk. McNelly, right-handed batter out of Marist from Limerick, Pennsylvania. 0-1. Cut on and missed, nothing in 2. Dimensions here are unique. 340 down both lines. 376 to left center field. Straightaway right is 372, but the fence is straight across from those 2 points, so it's just 338 to straightaway center. Down on away, 1-2 now. But it's not really a home run park, despite that short porch in center. One, 2. Breaking ball down and in. And, you know, low fences, about a 4-foot fence all the way around. 2-2 now for Alex Pazos. Aiden McNelly. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting,
2 gone.
Number 18, Jackson Hill.
That's a right fielder, Jackson Hill. Strikeout looking and bouncing to a double play. Lefty-lefty matchup here, and that's low and away. Pazos in relief of Sean Keener. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and struck out 3. Hill looks at a strike. Out of Texas Arlington. Pazos misses well outside there. 2 balls and a strike. Today is the 28th of June. Take a look at some history. See if we get started this inning. 2-1. Pazos to Hill. Fouled back. 2-2. Today in 1907, the last place Washington Senators stole a record 13 bases off of catcher Branch Rickey in a win over New York. Rickey was pressed into service despite a bad shoulder because of an injury to their starting catcher. 2-2. Oh, and that got him on the hip. Jackson Hill hit by the pitch, and he's aboard with 2 down here in the 6th inning.
Now batting shortstop, number 6, Sota Tashima.
All right, so the inning continues now for the shortstop, Sota Tashima. All he's done is go 2 for 2 with an RBI. Another left-handed batter up there. Flares this one foul off to the left side. Two outs, runner at first, one strike on Tashima. Curveball, pulls that one foul off the gate just beside us. Oh, 2. Swing and a foul tip that went off the mask of Cade Norton. And bells are ringing for him right now. He's ready to go. 0-2. Mentioned Branch Rickey. Not only did he play pro baseball, he played pro football too. And of course, became an executive. Dodgers. Signed Jackie Robinson. Runner goes, and no throw there by Norton. Jackson Hill takes second base. For Hill, that's his first steal. He's 1 for 3. 1-2 to Tashima, and he just waves at that, foul tipped and held on there by Norton to end the inning. One left on for the Cardinals. Middle of 6. 5-1 Bandits. Last of the 6, and Woodstock leading Front Royal 5-1. 7, 8, 9 for the home team. Christian Toledo takes ball 1. He'll be followed by Cade Norton and Diego Villarreal. I'd like to get to Colby Seelig here. 9 batters, 9 outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1. Toledo with an infield single and a strikeout. So 9 in a row set down by Seelig with 4 strikeouts. Foul ball. 1-2. Christian plays for Wayland Baptist, but hails from the Bronx, New York. 1-2. That is hit into the hole. Nice stab by Tashima deep in the hole. Throw to first, but it skips past the first baseman, McNelly, and I don't know if they would have gotten him anyway. Good speed there by Toledo. Boy, Tashima had to reach out with a backhand stab just to get that.
Norton.
And made it close at first. Even if the scoop was made there by McNelly, it doesn't look like he would have got him. Now there goes Toledo. First pitch going. Pitches a ball. Throw down to second. Slide, tag, and they got him. Williams guns it down. I think Quezada. And as quickly as Toledo was aboard, quickly he is retired. So 1 out, 1 ball now to Cade Norton. And looks at a strike. So first time that Toledo's been caught stealing. 4 tries, swing and a miss at a breaking ball. It was an infield single for Toledo, then caught stealing, 1 away. And Cade Norton down a ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded walk and a strikeout. Fastball just missed inside. Two and two. Norton hits one high in the air to right center field. Center fielder wants it. Gliding over is Biddle to make the play. Two gone here in the home half of the 6th, and it's up to the right fielder, Diego Villarreal.
Baseman number 24, Diego Villarreal.
Line to second and grounded to first. And he looks at a strike. Switch hitter Diego out of Cameron University. Looks at strike 2. Two quick strikes from Seelig. Pitch. That's outside. Looked like they went with 2 soft pitches on the outside corner and then went with the heat a little further off the plate. Missed there, so let's see what they do here, 1 and 2. That is lined into right field, and that will be down, and it gets past Hill. That's going to be a hit. And extra bases. Headed to third base as the throw is in. So Diego with a hit to right field, a sinking line drive that got under the glove of Hill. And then the chase was on. Hitting there.
Now batting center fielder number
so a single and a 2-base error.
Evan.
Puts a man at third with 2 down. Here's Jordan Evans, 1 for 3. Single and scored a run back in the first. And looks at strike 1. So 2 hits in this inning after none the previous 3 against Seelig. And Diego's hit the ball hard 3 times tonight. There's a fister to third. Takes a bit of a crazy hop for Butler, but he fields and throws to get Evans to end the inning. All right, we're through 6. Bandits continue to lead it 5-1. On to the 7th inning now. 5-1 Woodstock lead. And Alex Pazos back to the hill. Starts with the ball to Brandon Butler. 6, 7, and 8 for the Cardinals. Butler, J.P. Williams, Tristan Biddle. That is a smash into left field. Butler now 1 for 3 on the night. That's the 4th hit of the game for Front Royal. And Butler at a slippery rock.
Next up, catcher number 19.
Starts the inning
Williams.
with a base hit for the Cardinals. Now it's J.P. Williams. Ground out and a walk. Breaking ball in there for a strike. J.P. Williams, right-handed batting catcher from JMU. Short lead at first there for Butler. Off-speed pitch drifts outside. 1-1. More history today. 1910 Cubs. Joe Tinker stole home twice in a game, becoming the first major leaguer to do that. 1-1. Down and in. 2 balls and a strike. Today in 1916, Yankees outfielder Lee McGee had 4 assists in one game. That tied the record. 2-1. That's low. Now 3 balls and a strike. Today in 1916, another one from 16, Cubs catcher Bill Fisher set a major league record by catching all 27 innings in a doubleheader loss to the Pirates. Second game went 18 innings. That's a long day behind the plate. 3-1. That's outside and ball 4. And the first 2 are on here for the Cardinals in this 7th inning. Get a meeting on the mound here between Norton and Pazos.
Now batting center fielder number 4, Tristan Biddle.
And both bullpens are active here. In fact, Seelig is already headed down to the Front Royal bullpen, so he's done after his 4 innings. All right, but a little situation here. Cardinals have 2 on, nobody out. Tristan Biddle, the center fielder, flied to center and grounded to short. Fouls this one straight back. Oh. Never had one of those before, I don't think. I don't know. Unless... There's a strike. Glanced off my forearm. 2 strikes now to Biddle. Off-speed pitch just missed. I don't know what that hit up there, unless it hit off the... I don't know. Came right down. I didn't think it was going to come anywhere near us. Caromed off of something. I don't know. Yeah. 1 and 2. That one's in the dirt. Norton unable to stop it. So the runners will move up. Wild pitch there. Butler at third, Williams at second. Yeah, it sounded like it hit the roof, and the roof slopes back, but... All right, 2 and 2. Fastball misses. And now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tristan Biddle. Full count. Chopper, that will be the short. They'll get a run in. Fielded there by Tippett. He's on to first to get Biddle. But Butler scores, making it a 5-2 game. Williams holds on at second base.
Next up, second baseman number 15, Josh Quezada.
So one away. Makes it a 5-2 ball game. Now it's Josh Quezada taking a strike. Walk and a strikeout. Biddle gets his 5th RBI on the season. Oh, 1, that is low and away. So Front Royal able to close the gap here, especially thanks to their relief pitcher Colby Seelig, who didn't allow a run over 4 innings. Held it at a 5-0 ball game. All right, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Quezada went after some high heat. 1-2. Pazos sets and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him on a breaking ball. Good pitch there by Pazos.
Now
His 3rd strikeout.
Number 1, Darrell Lee.
And now it's Darrell Lee, the leadoff man and the DH. 0 for 3. Curveball misses low. Two outs, man at second. Pazos ready and deals. A swing and a miss. Good heat around the letters. No more history today. In 1919, Carl Mays of the Red Sox, a submariner, pitched 2 complete games in a doubleheader. Won the first one, lost the second one. 1-1. Cut and a miss again by Lee. Lee does have 3 home runs on the season, 6 RBIs. 2 big swings, came up empty. Down a ball on 2 strikes. Pazos sets and deals. Struck him out. Challenged him with high heat again and threw it by him. That's the inning. But the Cardinals got 1. They've cut the lead down to 3. Bandits 5, Front Royal 2. Time to stretch, middle of 7. Bottom of the 7th, Bandits leading at 5-2. New pitcher on for the Cardinals. It is Shifu Hasagawa, 5'6" right-hander out of Sussex County Community College. Hails from Newton, New Jersey.
Keister.
Hasagawa, no decisions in 6 previous appearances, has a 5.62 ERA. And Hasagawa starts with a ball high and tight to Luke Keister, turns out of the way. Luke, 1 for 2. Double and a walk and a ground out. Curveball in there for a strike. Interesting motion from Hasagawa. Cocks that arm. Hand comes right up behind his ear, and then he deals. Breaking ball away. Two and one. Delivers, and that is popped up right side. That will be out of play. Doesn't drop the hand down below the waist, like you'll see a lot of pitchers. Which actually is okay. You like to keep the hand above the elbow. And he keeps it way up. Just brings it right to the ear, essentially. Here's a chopper to short. Fielded there by Tashima over to first to get Keister for out number 1 here in the 7th.
Next up, shortstop, number 12, Will Tippett.
All right, here's Will Tippett. Tippett an RBI single, a walk, and a ground out. He'll ground this one up the middle and into center field. His second hit of the night and 8th of the game for Woodstock.
Number 7, JT Andorowski.
All right, here's JT Andorowski. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Swing at the first pitch, pops it up into shallow left center. Who wants it? Left fielder calling it. That's Lafferty. And there's 2 down.
Next up, first baseman, number 20, Barrett.
All right, here's Barrett Eldridge. Eldridge 1 for 3, RBI single back in the 2nd inning. Right at your foot, Abe. Ball from the dugout. Works its way down here. First pitch swinging Eldridge right to the shortstop. Tashima to second to get the force and end the inning. All right, we're through 7. Bandits 5. And Front Royal 2. Top of the 8th inning, Woodstock 5, Front Royal 2. New pitcher on for the Bandits, and that is Connor Bryson. Right-handed Bryson, 6'4", from Hendrix College. He's out of Powell, Tennessee. Comes in with a record of 2-0 with 1 save.
Leading off the top of the 8th inning.
Take that back. He's 2-1.
Left fielder, number 5, Austin.
2 wins, 1 loss for Bryson, making his 5th appearance. 1.92 ERA. Faces 2, 3, and 4. Austin Lafferty steps in and takes the ball high. 1 for 3 is Lafferty. 4 2/3 of an inning for Bryson. 5 hits, just 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and struck out 5. One-zero pitch. That's skied to right field. Christian Toledo, right where he was standing. He's got it. There's 1 gone here in the 8th inning. Now it's the first baseman, Aiden McNally.
Next up, first baseman, number
0 for 2 with a walk.
Aiden McNally.
Today in 1925, Tris Speaker gets his 658th double of his career, breaking the 2-base mark set by Nap Lajoie. Tris Speaker would go on to total 792 doubles. That record still stands. There's a ball. Low and away. Record for catching fly balls set in a doubleheader today, 1931, between the A's and Tigers. 1-0 pitch. Bouncer right to the shortstop. Tippett gloves it, throws it. There's 2 down. That's Jackson Hill, the right fielder.
Now batting right fielder, number 18, Jackson Hill.
0 for 2, and he's been hit by a pitch. That fly ball game with the A's and Tigers. Detroit outfielders make 24 putouts. Philadelphia's outfielders add 19 for a 2-team total of 43 in those 2 games. Ball 1 to Jackson Hill. Texas Arlington. There's ball 2. Connor Bryson. There's a strike with a fastball. 2-1. Today in 1933, Cubs' Billy Herman, a second baseman, set a National League fielding record with 11 putouts in the first game of a doubleheader and gets 16 for the Twin Bill against the Phillies. 2-1. That's a breaking ball low. 3-1. Three-one pitch. That is just outside for ball 4. So the inning continues
Number 6,
for Front Royal.
Tashima.
And the shortstop, Sota Tashima, working on a 2 for 3 night. A couple of singles and an RBI. Keener misses up and away. Today in 1947, Walker Cooper of the Giants hit a home run in his 6th consecutive game. That tied the record. And his home run helped his brother, Mort, get the pitching victory. No player would hit a home run in his brother's win until Jordan Danks did so in 2013 to help out his sibling John Danks. 1-0, popped up. That will go third base side and be a foul ball. Out of play. Today in 1957, the Orioles' Ray Moore blanked Cleveland That was the O's pitching staff 4th consecutive shutout. That was a new American League mark. Throw over to first. 2 outs, man on. 1-1 count to Sota Tashima. Here in the top of the 8th inning, Woodstock leading at 5-2. Runner goes. Pitch is swung on and lifted into shallow left field. And Miller started back, comes in, and puts it away. To end the inning.
All right, fans, we have
Bottom of the 8th.
giveaway, so have your ticket numbers
River Bandits,
ready.
5-2. Bottom of the 8th, Bandits bat for what they hope is the last time tonight. They lead at 5-2. And they'll send up Hunter Miller, Christian Toledo, and Cade Norton.
Number 4, Hunter Miller.
All right, it's Shifu Hasagawa back to the hill. The Cardinals, and a strike to Hunter Miller. More history today. In 1987, 7 games today played in the American League, and batters combined to hit a record 28 home runs. That's a ball outside, 1-1. There's strike 2. Today in 2004, David Bell with the Phillies hit for the cycle, and he joins his grandfather, Gus Bell. He did it in 1951 as the only grandson and grandfather to accomplish the feat. There's a ball. 2-2 now. Miller's 0 for 2 with a walk. Hunter from Southern Indiana, left-handed swinger. Puts this one high in the air, down the right field line, a long way, but that will curl foul. Put a charge in that one. Just missed. That was a towering shot. Plenty of distance, but just a little bit wide. Two. That's low, 3-2. And that wasn't a hooking drive. That thing pretty much went straight off the bat. He just pulled a little bit foul. Now the 3-2 is fouled back. Again with the payoff, and that is hit to short. Tashima over to first, pulls McNelly off the bag, but he returns to the base. To retire Miller, 1 gone here in the 8th.
Next up, right fielder, number 21, Christian Toledo.
There's Christian Toledo, a couple of infield singles tonight. And an RBI. Breaking ball misses outside. Today in 2007, Frank Thomas hit his 500th career home run, and Craig Biggio, same day, got his 3,000th career hit. There's a bunt by Toledo. Oh, it gets under the glove of Hasegawa coming off the mound. So Toledo is on. Put it right back to the pitcher, but
Cade Norton.
Hasegawa didn't get the glove down. Error. It is an E1. That's the second error of the game for the Cardinals. Cade Norton, 0 for 2. Did walk with the bases loaded in the first inning. That's where the Bandits did their damage. 3 in the first, 2 in the second. Cards with single runs in the 4th and 7th. And a fastball, strike 1 to Bandits catcher Cade Norton out of Mercer. All right, Toledo has been caught stealing once tonight. Got a good lead. Fastball high, throw back, and Toledo in standing. One. Fastball misses. 2-1 now. Today in 2009, Mariano Rivera got his 500th career save. And 2 years ago on this date, the Yankees, Domingo Germán, threw a perfect game. 24th in Major League history. There goes the runner. Pitch is a high ball. Throw down, and safe is the call. Head first dive by Toledo. Gets in ahead of the throw. J.P. Williams. And 3-1 now on Norton. That's inside, and it's ball 4. Two on now with 1 out. Brings up Diego Villarreal.
Baseman number 24, Diego Villarreal.
Diego 1 for 3. Comes up here with runners at first and second and 1 out. Hasegawa with a set and a pitch. Foul back. Yeah, Hasegawa, as soon as he breaks his hand, brings that throwing hand straight up behind the ear, almost like a catcher would do. Or an infielder. Catch it, bring it right, pop it right up to the ear so you can, well, mainly that's for quickness. You usually don't see a pitcher doing that. That's hit high, drive, deep to right field. Hill going back. He'll have room. Diego gave it a ride. Right around the track. Hill able to bring it in. Good swings tonight by Diego. Does get Toledo up to third base.
Now batting center fielder number 44, Jordan Evans.
So here's Jordan Evans. Singled in his first bat. Nothing since. Coming off a 4 for 5 game at Newmarket last night. Like to finish this time. Runner at first goes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory back of first. That will drop foul. Nobody can get there. McNelly and Hill. So 1 strike. On 1. There goes a runner again. That's off the end of the bat. Little squibber, and it's going to go for a base hit. Right to the second baseman, who was playing up the middle toward the bag, and you couldn't have hit it any better. I mean, right off the end of the bat, got past the mound, and stayed in the grass. No chance at all for Quezada. I mean, nobody was there at all, and that's a hit and an RBI for Jordan Evans as Toledo scores. So now 6-2. So a little buffer on that lead going into the 9th. That's high. Two 2-0 to Keister. Evans now with 9 RBIs on the summer. Keister pops it up. He fouls that one away. I didn't take my eye off of that one. All right, 2-1 to Luke. He shoots one, and oh, what a pickup with the glove on the short hop there by Butler over to first in time. That was a tough play. Keister stung it, but Butler on the short hop.
Second chance at that ice cream basket giveaway.
Makes the snag, and
let's see, we have
by a hair gets Keister at first.
This is for, once again, the ice
They get a run,
basket giveaway.
albeit an unearned run
Here, 4-5,
on one hit.
3,
Go to the
8,
9th.
0,
6-2
4,
Woodstock.
3.
All right, we go to the 9th inning. And Connor Bryson will try to close it out here. Facing Brandon Butler, J.P. Williams, Tristan Biddle. And there's strike one. Butler with a single and 3 trips. Slippery Rock. Brandon Butler out of Spring Church, Pennsylvania. Woodstock looking to make it 9 in a row. That's up and away. Meanwhile, Front Royal trying to rally to keep their losing streak from going to 9 straight. 6-2 Bandits. Top 9. 1-1. That pitch just misses up and away. 2-1. That's fouled back. 2-2. Connor Bryson from Hendrix College, 6'4" righty. He would get a save here. He can finish it out. That is on the ground, right to second base. Keister there comes up on him a little bit, but he smothers it and goes to first, and there's one away. Now it's J.P. Williams.
J.P. Williams.
Ground out and a couple of walks. Pitch is high. Out of town scoreboard, top of the 4th in Covington. Lumberjacks 3-2 over Harrisonburg. Bottom 3 in Strasburg. The Express lead the Newmarket Rebels 3-2. 1-0. That's upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Bottom of the 3rd in Culpeper. Waynesboro has a 6-0 lead over the Cavaliers. Bottom 2 in Stanton. The Braves 2-1 over Charlottesville. And listed as top of the 1st in Percival. They may have some storms up there, but no score between the Royals and Cannons. There's a strike. 2-1. 1 out here in the 9th. Woodstock up 6-2. 3 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd. They got him going. Pitching's been solid. Keener, Pazos, and now Bryson. He pitches, and that's fouled back. 2-2. Keener went the first 5. Two for Pazos, and Bryson looking to go to the last 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, that's a breaking ball low and away. Full count. Bryson ready. And the pitch is low and away. 3rd time that Williams has walked
Next up,
tonight.
center fielder number 4, Tristan Biddle.
All right, now it's Tristan Biddle. 0 for 3, but does have an RBI on a ground out. Ground ball at somebody would be just fine here. Bryson deals, and it's way up high. 1-0. One-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. The Bandits do have 11 saves on the season. 11 of their 16 wins. There's been a save. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball. And Bryson ahead, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yep, by far the most in the league. Those 11 saves. And the best ERA in the Valley at 3.44 coming in. 1-2 pitch. Outside, throw down to first, and back in with a feet first slide was Williams. Two and two. One out here in the ninth. Bryson sets and deals. This is outside. Go full count again. Nobody throwing for Woodstock. Three balls, two strikes again. Here comes the payoff, and that's upstairs. Back-to-back walks.
Next up, second baseman number 15, Josh.
So two on with one out. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Quezada. A walk, and he struck out twice. Left-handed hitting Quezada. Looks at strike one. Looks like they're going to get somebody tossing down in the pin just in case. First and second, one out. 0-1. In the air, left side, but that's out of play. Bryson gets ahead. 0-2. Oh and 2. Bryson straightens up and delivers. Swing and a miss. Chased a bad ball. It was in the dirt. Skips past Norton. Runners will move up. But Bryson gets a strikeout. Two away. And we're going to pinch hitter here, as it'll be Isaiah Frost hitting for Darrell Lee in the DH spot in the leadoff position. Frost, left-hander, 5'10", out of Missouri. That's in the dirt, but the runners hold. And now Tyler Bocock's going to come to the hill. Try and calm down his pitcher. See if he can get Bryson to relax, calm down. Yeah. Isaiah Frost comes in hitting .233. He's got a home run and 10 RBIs. All right, meeting on the mound is over. All right, get back to it. One-0 pitch is popped up. Foul territory, long way to go. And running out of room was Villarreal. Just over the fence. But Diego gave it his all. Couldn't hang up for him. All right, 1-1. Upstairs with a fastball now, 2-1. Just 4 hits tonight for Front Royal. That's a strike. At the letters 2-2. Last 3 games for Woodstock, the pitching staff has thrown a 1-hitter, a 2-hitter, last night a 5-hitter. Right now, working on a 4-hit game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is outside. Full count, 2 outs, 2nd and 3rd. Bryson ready with a 3-2. Here it is, and he missed. Ball 4, and that's probably going to be it for him. The bases are now loaded, and the tying run comes to the plate. Yep, that's going to be it. As Tyler Bocock's coming to the hill, and a call to the bullpen. (6-2) Woodstock. Still life for the Cardinals, though. All right, pitching change for the Bandits here. They'll go to their closer, and Zane Starling gets the call. 6-foot right-hander from North Florida, out of Lake City, Florida. Zane's 1-0 with 6 saves. 1.86 ERA, making his 9th appearance. 9 2/3, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, and 22 strikeouts. Coming in with the bases loaded, 2 outs, and a 6-2 lead.
Lafferty.
It's Austin Lafferty stepping in. 1 for 4 tonight. All right, and some news coming in across the transom. The Hall of Famer Dave Parker has passed away at the age of 74. All right, here's the pitch. That's low. The Cardinals, patient here in the 9th inning, have loaded the bases, and they have the tying run at the plate. Lafferty from University of Akron awaits the 1-0 and takes a strike. Hails from Pittsburgh, plays for the Zips. One 1. Just missed outside. 1-2, or 2 balls, 1 strike. throw back towards second, but nobody there. Oh, interesting. Starling turned back, but nobody really even looking at second base. All right, 2-1 coming, and that is outside, 3-1. Three balls, one strike. Starling to Lafferty. Popped up. It is foul ground, first base side where there'll be room over by the front Royal dugout. Oh, and catcher and first baseman let it fall between them. It was Norton and Eldridge coming together right around the batting circle, the on-deck circle, first base side. And I never heard either of them call it. But it falls between them. All right, so now it's 3-2. Pitch. And strike three called. Lafferty rung up to end the game. And the River Bandits
your final score tonight, Woodstock
get the victory. Front Royal leaves them loaded.
Cardinals 2.
And the Bandits' winning streak
The River Bandits will
up to 9 in a row. Well, the
but
Cardinals have dropped
Tuesday,
9 straight
July
games.
1st.
Woodstock now 17-5.
Thank you for coming out.
Front Royal
supporting
10
the Baseball League
and
your
12.
Woodstock River Bandits. Please
Final,
drive
Woodstock
safely
6, Front Royal 2. We'll
and have
recap
a
in
good
just a
evening.
moment. Woodstock keeps on winning. It's now 9 in a row as they defeat Front Royal tonight 6-2. Got started early with RBI single by Will Tippett as the first 3 men get on base, and then with 2 outs, an infield single by Christian Toledo and a bases loaded walk to Cade Norton. So 3-0 after 1. And then 2 more in the second inning on an RBI hit by Barrett Eldridge, and a wild pitch actually before that allowed Luke Keister to score. So it was 5-0 after 2, and Sean Keener was solid on the mound, going 5 innings, allowed 3 hits. Gave up only 1 run. That came in the 4th inning. A 2-out RBI hit by Sota Tashima. But the Cardinals did make it to 5-2 with a run in the 7th frame. RBI ground out by Tristan Biddle off of Alex Pazos. And Woodstock got some help in the 8th inning. A little cushion there with an unearned run as Christian Toledo had reached with 1 out on an error by the pitcher, Hasagawa. And then Jordan Evans with a little squibber base hit that scored Miller. That made it a 6-2 game, but Cardinals made it interesting as Connor Bryson was unable to finish it out. He went 1 2/3, but the final 2/3 gave up 3 walks, so Bandits had to go to their closer, Zane Starling, and he did the job getting Austin Lafferty looking to end the ball game. All right. Leading Woodstock at the plate tonight, 2 hits for Jordan Evans and an RBI, 2 hits for Will Tippett. He drove in a run. 2 hits and a run driven in for Christian Toledo. And for Front Royal, it was Soda Tashima with 2 base knocks and an RBI tonight. Keener got the win. He improves to 2-0. And Starling the save, his 7th on the year. Jay Campbell took the loss for the Cardinals. He is 1-1. Game took 2 hours and 39 minutes to play. Bandits 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 9 stranded. Front Royal 2 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 8 men left on base. Woodstock goes on the road to Stanton tomorrow. Front Royal fans, your Cardinals will be at home against Harrisonburg. Woodstock is off Monday. Tuesday they will host the Covington Lumberjacks, and we will be back for the call on that one at 6 o'clock. All right, so that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Final score again, Woodstock 6, Front Royal 2. This is Craig Orndorff signing off for the 2025 Woodstock River Bandits.